What up? Y'all got a quick vlog for y'all. Late night, 5-minute, 10-minute vlog, real quick. Racism equals weakness, right? When you racist and gotta oppress people, that means you're weak. Because I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of a racist person. Like, what the fuck what would make you want to oppress somebody, right? I don't think like that because I'm a strong male man. It's only weak punks that oppress people. Why? Let's break it down. The facts. Mental, physical, spiritual, right? Financial. I'm strong, right? Work for the Lord, independent. I make music. That's my own talent. I had to learn how to create music. You know what I'm saying? Write, rhyme, all that good stuff. I don't use nobody. I don't need nobody. I do it all from me. That's pure. Turn words into money. Other people, when you have to oppress somebody, a slave master is weak. The slave do all the work. That's the muscle, the strength. You just sit back and do nothing. You weak. If I gotta use you, trick you, lie to you, manipulate you to get money, I'm weak because I'm not strong enough to get it myself. I respect the strong man, no matter what race you is. You know what I'm saying? It'd be the weak people that's racist. You know what I'm saying? The strong ones, it's cool. Them the ones that don't participate in that. They don't need to be racist because they get it on their own. Now let's go back to the facts. You had a 400-year head start. We wasn't allowed to learn. We was held back, enslaved. I'm still getting oppressed to this day. I don't need nobody and can make it happen. You can't make it happen with the white privilege, 400-year head start, 450-year head start. All these things, propaganda, manipulation. You control everything. Own all this. When slavery ended, slaves didn't get reparations. We didn't get nothing. So all the business they started out with, all the slave masters had the money, the wealth, the businesses, which accumulated wealth over the years, turned into corporations, this, that. You got all this wealth while we was held back, couldn't do nothing, gave nothing, put in the ghetto. 2025, when you're a racist and you have 450-year head start, that means you're weak. You got all this privilege, all this opportunity, all these things given to you, and you still can't make it happen. You still have to go use or oppress a black person. And now let's go spiritual. It make you feel good. I don't physical. It might make you feel like a man. That's weak shit. That's like a bully. When you got to go, I'm gonna go pick on the handicapped kids to make me look like a man. That means you're weak. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you go study movies and shit back in the day, when you expose the bully, he's reacting that way. Like hurt people hurt people. I gotta re-quote this because y'all gotta now make sure y'all pay attention. Stay mindful of this. People that love themselves, that's happy, they don't hate on other people. They not mad. They enjoying their life, happy. They don't bother people. That's a reflection of you. When you do something and when you act a certain way, when you hateful, that's because you're mad. You're upset. So you portraying that the way you feel inside, and you got to expose these people. That's why in some of the movies, the bullies go crying and running off when you expose them. You know why they acting like that? They've been hurt. They need a hug. Something wrong. You know what I'm saying? So when you fucking with people, which the racist people do, they need is one thing. You can't get the money on your own. Financial slaves had to work. They couldn't do the work. That makes you weak. You're not strong enough to do the work. I gotta pick with somebody. I gotta lie and say you 3/5 human. Lie to women. Trick women not to talk, try to get women. Cause you're weak. We don't have to hate on men. That's a trait of weakness. Everything is strong all the way around the board. Race equals weakness. I gotta use you. I gotta lie. I gotta manipulate. That's weak shit. We don't roll on nothing weak. Everything is strong over here. Remember that. 450-year head start. Can you imagine that? White privilege. And I still gotta go pick on people to obtain things. Me, on the other hand, 400 years of oppression, taking, stealing, getting nothing, lying on us, and we still make it happen. That's a complete different human. You're weak, we're strong. Very simple. I salute the strong men. Y'all got a 400-year head start, white privilege. I don't need your help. We have 450 years of doing whatever we want to do. You should be able to get it on your own. If you had a 400-year head start and you still ain't gotta oppress somebody in 2025, even the people back then will be laughing at them. The slave masters will be laughing at the racist people today. You know, it was no electricity back when there was slaves. There was no cars, phones, all this. You had folk. We left everything to you. Generations and generations of lying and manipulating, getting over, and you still ain't got it together. In 2025, you still being racist. I'll be laughing at them like, yo, you know how weak you are? When I see somebody being racist, they're weak. It's 2025. You got white privilege, everything handed to you. The world is shaped for you, America. And you can figure it out. You still got to bully me, pick on me, lie on me to get women, whatever the case, mental, physical, spiritual, financial. You're weak in that field. Black people on the other end, I'm strong. I don't even need nobody. I write my own music. Strength. I'm not looking at another. I'm white kid. I gotta use you, lied. Because I'm trying to think like, how do these racist people think? It's so fucked up and sick. I can't even imagine being racist. Like that's because it's weak shit. My mind don't go on. I don't move off of weakness. I hate weakness. Nigga, we all about strength. When you have to use a human, that means you're weak. When you gotta lie to somebody, you're weak. Mentally weak. Physical. Weak all the way around the board. Racist equals weakness. So being racist shows you're weak, and you got to expose these people. You know what I'm saying? That's why if you go back and look at the conversations I'm having, some joints is on my it's on my social media. Y'all see them. I'm explaining to these people like when a racist person complain with me, do you know you had a 450 year? You use a poor excuse for a white man thinking about a black person. You got all this shit going on, and you worry about a black person. Yo, you look terrible. You look super weak.